Has your body ever paid for a crime you didn't commit? You wake up with a neck of stone, shoulders carrying an invisible anvil, your stomach in a knot. And the most frustrating part, you didn't lift weights, you didn't run a marathon. You just thought. You spent the night in a mental fight with ghosts of your own making, reliving that argument, anticipating that email, ruminating on that comment. And today, your body woke up bruised, as if it had been through a real physical battle. It's as if your mind told an elaborate, convincing lie to your nervous system, and it, like a loyal but literal soldier, prepared for a war that never came, deploying stress chemicals, tensing muscle fibers, redirecting energy to emergency functions. Today isn't another generic relaxation video. It's an emergency manual for human engineers, so you can stop poisoning your vital energy with the neurochemical toxins your brain produces when it mistakes a thought for reality. This is alchemy, transmuting lead into gold. Your body is the most efficient and literal translator in the universe. It doesn't interpret, it doesn't analyze contexts. It takes every thought, every "what if I get fired?", every "they surely think I'm a fraud", every "what if I can't make ends meet?", and turns it into pure biochemistry and immediate physiological response, specific muscle tension, cortisol release into the bloodstream, accelerated heart rate, digestion that grinds to a halt. The problem isn't the translation, it's that the translator is working 24/7 with completely fictional horror novels. Your autonomic nervous system, that brilliantly designed autopilot, doesn't distinguish between a real lion stalking on the savannah and a stressful work meeting. For it, a financial worry about a mortgage sounds exactly like the order, "Flee the predator or die." And so, day after day, you live with the fire alarm system of a skyscraper permanently activated because someone lit a candle in a room 10 kilometers away. You are draining your vital battery, your life energy, to fuel a simulation of an emergency, a theater of survival where the only real danger is the accumulated wear and tear of living in this state. But here's what makes this so damaging. The more your body responds to these false alarms, the more real they start to feel. The tension in your shoulders becomes proof that your boss is dangerous. The knot in your stomach becomes evidence that your financial situation is catastrophic. Your physiology, designed to keep you safe, ends up validating the very fears it's reacting to. It's a feedback loop of fiction turning into felt reality, your body confirming the lies your mind tells, creating a prison of stress where the bars are made of your own muscle tension and the guards are your stress hormones. For years, my body obediently believed every catastrophic lie my mind invented, until I understood that fighting thoughts was like fighting a shadow, exhausting and useless. The real battle was in giving my body irrefutable physical evidence of safety. That's how the Conscious Translator protocol was born. It's not about silencing your thoughts. That's the wrong battle. It's about sending your nervous system a all-clear signal so powerful, it tells the mind it can stop screaming. The first move is to catch the lie in action. The next time you feel that unjustified muscle tension, those shoulders that hike up toward your ears on their own, that jaw that clenches for no reason, that fist that tightens in your pocket, do not try to relax immediately. That order sounds just like "calm down" in the middle of a fire. Useless. First, with the curiosity of a scientist, point out the specific lie. Say mentally, interesting. My body just believed another fear story from my mind. It's preparing physiologically for a danger that is 100% imaginary. Name the tail with forensic precision. Social judgment alarm activating upper trapezius. Economic flight mode, tensing the solar plexus and stomach. Chronic fear of failure generating chest tightness. By naming it, you stop being the actor in the play and become the critic in the audience. You create space between the thought and the reaction, a gap where choice can enter. Then comes the master switch, tactical breathing. Now, use the only system switch that has administrator access to your brain, your breath. This isn't meditation, it's tactical reset breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose, mentally counting to 4, filling the lower part of your lungs. Exhale softly through your mouth, counting to 6, emptying them completely. Do it only 3 times in a row, no more. Why does this work so brutally? Because you are doing something that is biomechanically impossible in a genuine state of real danger, controlling your breath with deliberate slowness, depth, and rhythm. You are giving your body the definitive, irrefutable physical proof. Look, nervous system. If I were really being chased by a tiger, I couldn't do this. My physiology is showing you it's a false alarm. You can stand down. You're not arguing with your mind. You're speaking directly to your body in the only language it truly understands: sensation. Finally, there's the conscious reassignment of energy. After the reset, ask the most powerful question that exists for a deceived bodily translator. What am I really using this energy for? That tension in your shoulders, is it to carry a real physical weight or to carry the weight of others' expectations and opinions? That tightness in your chest, is it to pump blood and flee a predator or to contain the fear of a difficult conversation? That nervous energy in your legs, is it to run for your life or for the impatience of wanting to control the future? By naming the real and current use of the energy, you completely dismantle the fiction of emergency. You reassign the neurochemical and muscular resources from fictional survival to real presence and conscious action. You return purpose to your life force. Instead of fighting against the tension, you redirect it, channeling that clenched jaw energy into focused determination, that stomach knot energy into grounded presence, that shoulder tension into carrying yourself with more dignity. Understanding this intellectually is just the map. Walking the territory requires deliberate practice. That's why your alchemy mission for this week is called Operation Bodily Truth. It's not a meditation course, it's a field training to become the detective of your own physiological lies. Every day this week, you will execute this protocol in 3 surveillance shifts. Your morning shift is for identification. Your mission is to hunt down and mentally note at least 2 specific bodily lies, situations where your body reacts with tension or stress to a threat that is purely mental or emotional. Example: chest tightness when thinking about taxes to pay. Lie: it's not an imminent physical danger. Or tension in the neck and shoulders during a work call. Lie: my boss is not a physical predator. Just notice, don't judge. Collect data like a detective gathering evidence. Your afternoon shift is for the reset. For each of those identified lies, immediately apply the tactical breathing reset. Only 3 cycles of inhaling in 4, exhaling in 6. Don't turn it into a spiritual session. It's a technical procedure, like rebooting a router. You are sending an all-clear signal through the most direct wiring you have, your breath to your nervous system. This isn't about achieving some Zen state. It's about sending a clear physiological command that overrides the false alarm. Your night shift is for reassignment. In each case, perform the reassignment question. This neck tension isn't for dodging tribal arrows. I reassign it to keep my head held high with confidence as I walk. This anxious energy in my stomach isn't for fleeing. I reassign it as fuel to methodically prepare for my presentation. You're not getting rid of energy. You're redirecting it from panic to purpose. Understand this to the marrow. Your body is not your enemy. It is the most loyal and innocent ally you have. So loyal that it believes and executes every fear story, every catastrophic prophecy, every mental drama your narrative mind tells it. The true power, the mastery that changes everything, doesn't reside in the titanic effort to control or eliminate your thoughts. It resides in something much simpler and deeper, in giving your body physical, sensory, irrefutable evidence of safety that is more convincing, more visceral than the mind's terrifying fictions. When your breath says calm with its slow rhythm, when your posture says confidence with relaxed shoulders and an open chest, your thinking mind has no choice but to surrender to the overwhelming evidence of the body. It cannot sustain the lie of fear when your entire physiology is screaming the truth of safe presence. This process you've just learned is not another self-help technique. This is mental alchemy in its purest, most tangible state. The direct transmutation of the lead of fear's lie into the living gold of physiological truth of presence. If you're ready for this journey, to stop poisoning your vital energy in imaginary wars and start recharging it from the source itself, your nervous system, then this channel is your workshop. And now, to seal this commitment to yourself, your first official act of bodily truth is this. Go down to the comments and write with determination. Initiating Operation Bodily Truth, resetting my internal alarm. Because the infinite energy you seek isn't in another cup of coffee, it's not in a miracle pill, it's in definitively turning off the incredibly costly emergency simulation that has been exhausting your vital battery for years.